Let me first thank BW team for inviting me here. Among all the HR person, inviting a non-HR guy. So let me first put this disclaimer that a non-HR guy is among you. Then why I am standing here? I am standing before you because I work for an organization which is as young as 219 years. I work for an organization which has maintained its numero uno position since inception. So, my bank, your bank, State Bank of India, is not just the largest bank of India. It embodies the evolution of Indian banking. Its story is intertwined with the nation's economic journey, its aspirations, and its resilience. The legacy of SBI dates back over 2 centuries. Way back in 1806, when Bank of Calcutta was established. It was later renamed as Bank of Bengal and then merged with Bank of Bombay and Bank of Madras. And it all together formed Imperial Bank of India in 1921. And this institution served both as commercial bank and as a quasi-central bank also, until formation of Reserve Bank of India in 1934. Later, Imperial Bank became State Bank of India in 1955 by enactment of SBI Act by Parliament. Our legacy is built not just on financial successes, but on nation building. As India grew, so did SBI. We have seen the entire economy grow, transforming into the we have been transforming ourselves as the financial backbone of the country. We have helped in the development of the nation by providing finance to all sections of economy, be it infrastructure projects, green renewable energy, MSME, or agriculture. For our 52 crore plus customers, SBI is more than a financial institution. For some, it is the first salary account. For some, it is the bank that made home ownership possible. And for some, it symbolizes the trust in times of uncertainty. Our bank's legacy is not just its size of balance sheet, but in millions of lives it has touched, empowered and uplifted. Despite being steeped in legacy, we have never imagined ourselves as static. We have consistently evolved to meet the challenges of a fast-changing financial ecosystem. Over the decades, State Bank has pioneered several initiatives, and adopting technology has been at the forefront of all these technologies, all these initiatives, be it launching ATM, internet banking, or core banking. We were the front runners, and now we are among the first in this industry to adopt AI, analytics, and digital banking at scale. We adapted to digital transformations with initiatives like YONO, which is now among the largest digital banking platforms globally, with more than 9 crores customers registered on it. So how do we achieve all this? Definitely, it's our family of 236,000 workforce. It's this workforce which has made it possible. In SBI, all we employees join and retire with less than 2% attrition rate, this is because we call our bank as bank of experiences. Officers, employees get exposed to all levels of fields. They work in all verticals, be it credit, retail, be it credit in corporate sector, investment banking, or exposure as CXOs of regional rural banks, subsidiaries, assignments in international banking space. Somebody asked me the other day, how do you cope up with attrition? Why people don't hop out from your organization? It's because they don't feel bored with one work. They hop from one vertical to other vertical. They get opportunity to work in different verticals. Verticals like HR, marketing, finance, training, IT, etc. And that is why I said I am not an HR guy. So talent from our bank, you can see, are in the entire financial ecosystem. We are in constant demand in various organizations, and our people get deputed there. In CBI, Ministry of Finance, various other ministries, agencies, and organizations. We nurture and create talent suited for the industry. We very proudly call ourselves as Talent Factory. Talent Factory because you can find SBIN in Reserve Bank, in World Bank, anywhere you look. So, what do? We call our working as working the SBI way. At SBI, we are driven by the unified purpose of sustainable business growth with societal progress. Somebody was talking about organizations having purpose. And we firmly believed since inception that we should have the purpose. And that purpose drives us. Purpose driven by our values, which we call as steps: service, transparency, ethics, politeness, and sustainability. So fostering a positive workspace, culture that promotes collaboration, engagement, and diversity. And this boosts production, productivity, and innovation. And for all these, we have used technology as an enabler. So when we talk about technology and talent management, we believe that technology can play a big enabler in talent management. What do we use? In our bank, we have AI-based algorithm for posting officers for various roles in the organization as per their suitability in different job families. We have launched Smart Portal to bring in transparency for transfer requests, a platform which is entirely conceptualized and implemented by our in-house team. We have a robust system algorithm for workforce planning, job family, and succession planning. And these we use. What do we do? As an HR professional, we made a big digital leap with one app containing everything. We constantly we had a design thinking down the line among all employees, and then we thought, what can we put in one place that reduces steps of and eliminates paperwork. And after lot of thoughts, we adopted this HRMS platform, which caters to entire needs of the SBI family. It's totally digital, from recruitment and onboarding, payroll and benefits, talent development progression, even grievance handling and communication. We have built in one app, and we do not stop there, because we believe in our bank that superannuation is not an end of relationship. We continue to take care of our pensioners and retirees through this app itself. So in one place there is an employee focused areas, and we have a pensioners touch points also in the same app. All these journeys, the digital footprint is designed to engage with everybody through every stage of their journey. This design is having one social platform, social network also, which is open to all employees who can put their different views and different feedbacks for top management. And coming on to the talent management, we believe in creating talent. As I said, we believe that we are talent factory, and for which we constantly work on enhancing IQ, EQ, and DQ of the workforce. We work to enhance their cognitive, emotional, and behavioral skills. DQ, I especially emphasize that we call in our bank is decency quotient, which is a must in a service industry. What we do is we identify a skill gap for the specific job, impart required interventions, anticipate future skill requirements, and ensure that workforce remains capable and prepared for new challenges. We have mapped each role from a single window operator in a branch, a credit officer, a relationship manager, to regional manager, general manager, or even to deputy managing director with required capabilities and skills. We assess the gaps, and trainings are aligned with actual role transformation. Future skill requirements are also assessed and taken care of. How do we do it? We have a well-designed knowledge and skill imparting intervention. Digital methods, which these interventions are given through 6 ATIs and 51 learning centers throughout the country. But we have the digital method, and we have adopted the new LMS, which is connected to the HRMS, and we have adopted this new learning platform which we call as Spark, SBI platform for adaptive reskilling and knowledge. And this is the centralized repository of training content and is a single source of learning in the bank. This learning exercise is aligned with bank's growth priorities. It's an anytime, anywhere mobile-friendly platform which has personalized learnings. As you can see, gamifications, quizzes, leaderboards, blogs, discussion forums. We have built in everything here. Proctored assessment capability is there. We have built in around 1800 roles, and each role has a primary skill assigned along with learning plan that individual needs to undergo. The role holders also have flexibility to develop secondary skills by opting for various internal, external learning opportunities. So apart from these interventions, our senior leadership keep on interacting with the workforce. Under our new chairman, sir, we have undertaken one of the largest outreach program, which we call the Next Leap, wherein our chairman and MD sirs visited remote locations, addressing and interacting with branch managers, and above aligning organizational priorities and employees' expectations. This was one of the largest outreach programs conducted by an organization in this country. And why I have not talked about technology is what I wanted to emphasize on this group is with my thoughts, technology, Gen AI, agentic AI are all enablers. And all of us are in various stages of journey to achieve excellence in scale. Everybody is implementing it. But in my opinion, the differentiator will always be you, and nothing will replace you. Continue learning, reinvent, get out of comfort zone, as time will test us on how smartly we use these tech platforms to deliver superior outcomes. Then only we will be succeeding in what we call adopting technology in talent management. Thank you for giving me this attention. Thanks a lot. Thank you all.